My holiday ornament workshop, last day to register is next Wednesday night, October 12th. I want to show you where you can find the information and all the details so that you can decide whether you would like to join our ornament workshop. You can join in person and you can join online. So when you come over to my blog, it's www.becreativestamping.com. All you need to do is scroll down, all right? It's time to register for the 11th Annual Holiday Ornament Workshop. Scroll down. Here's all the details right here, all right? So with this class, here is all the product that you're going to receive. A half a package of Boughs of Holly designer paper, half package of Santa Express, 2.5 yards of gold and vanilla satin ribbon, all of this stuff. And plus you get your ornament label for the back of each ornament, okay? These are the adhesives you will need. If you are taking my class online, you may want the Leaves of Holly stamp set and the Santa Express stamp set, Poppy Parade ink, Cherry Cobbler ink, and Shaded Spruce ink, okay? So you don't need very much. And by the way, with those stamp sets, you can use a different Christmas sentiment, okay? The class is $27.50, includes 2 ornaments with the storage boxes. And once again, I am offering additional kits. All right, so this is the Boughs of Holly ornament, and it comes in a box. Well, it doesn't come like this. You're going to put the kit together, all right? So you'll receive this box as well, the belly band and the ribbon, and all the die cut items here, along with the festive pearls. And then this is your ornament right here. You can order additional kits at $6 each. Every year we have a label for the back, okay? And the videos are very detailed, showing you how to assemble the ornament. You basically need a hot glue gun, okay? Now I use the Leaves of Holly stamp set right here on this ornament, but you can put any sentiment you want right there, okay? It doesn't have to be Leaves of Holly, all right? The other ornament in your class fee is Santa Express. I think this would be a great one for grandchildren, wouldn't it? You could start an ornament collection for your grandchildren. So here's the jolly one, super, super cute. On the back is the label. Again, you get the box, you get the belly band, the ribbon, everything you see here. There isn't any stamping done, all right? But everything is die cut, okay? So all you have to do is, I'm going back over to my blog. You can email me right there. Email Tammy. Click the button, say, Tammy, I want to join the class. I need 6 Santa Express ornaments and I need 4 Boughs of Holly ornaments. That's all you have to say. You can also message me on Facebook. All right, just send me a message. Tell me what it is you would like, and then I will invoice you. If I am shipping to you, it is $9 to ship everything, okay? So I would love to have you join me. Right now I have just as many in person as I have online. So it's a lot of fun. This is the 11th annual ornament. And some of my ladies have been with me all 11 years. So this will be the 11th one going on their tree. I make these every year for each of the families in our family. All right. And so I usually make about 15. So, and they're fun. I love making them. So that's the ornament workshop. Okay. Keep that in mind. And just let me know what it is that you would like if you need extra kits. You don't have to do extra kits. So I'm going to say hello to a few friends and then we're going to get started. I'm going to show you the project. So anyway, let's see. Hi, Doris. Hello, Margot. Hi, Sue. Oh, Diana, I can't wait for you to get your box. Hello, Diane Rivers and Laura and Melissa and Jeanne. Nicole from North Carolina, great. Oh, Nancy, thank you so much. I'm so glad you took advantage of free shipping. Hi, Chris. Hello, Pam. Hi, Jean. Hello, Carol. Tina, you're asking me about the invoices. Did you message me or email me regarding the ornament workshop? If you did, I don't remember seeing it. So just Facebook message me again and remind me, okay? I could have forgotten. So a lot of times I'll get emails and Facebook messages when I go downstairs at night to watch TV. And when it's like 9 o'clock, you know, I don't come back upstairs to do the invoice, and sometimes I'll forget to do it the next morning. So yeah, just resend for me and I'll take care of it for you. Hello, Joanne. All right, I think we're ready. Let me move my computer. Get that out of the way. And our first card tonight, and I'm going to do a different color combination, okay? So our first card is going to be this little cutie right here. Now, for anyone who is at the retreat or anyone who is going to receive my retreat box, you're going to notice this right here, okay? This was one of the fun little things that we had on our little mini trash cans at the retreat. So hopefully I'm not giving too much away, but when you get your retreat box, look for it, okay? So this is the card that we're going to do tonight. I guess I should kind of show you where we are in the catalog tonight. I'm sure most of you know, but page 35, annual catalog. It's the Cheerful Basket Bundle. Okay, so that's what we're working with tonight. Hi, Anita. And yesterday, I kind of jumped ahead. I was so excited to show you the card. So I'm sorry, I jumped ahead of myself. Yesterday, we had Tip Tuesday, and we talked about the dies. And so you'll see here, all the items you see on this sheet are cut out using the dies. Now, the one item you might not be able to see is the handle to the basket. That is a die. And we also talked about how you can weave the basket, which is what we did yesterday during Facebook Live. And tonight we're going to use that basket, okay, on one of the cards. So this is the full basket dies. I highly recommend both. All right, they're so fun, especially the crafting supplies. All right, so we're going to start with a Starry Sky card base, okay? Now, on this card base, I used Parakeet Party, okay? And so now I'm going to swap out for Starry Sky. So we're going to see what another card looks like, okay? All right. Oh, thank you, Doris. I'll have to think about that, Doris. Doris says that I should offer these sheets to buy. So I'll have to think about that. They can be really time consuming to put together. That's the only thing. All right, so let's use some designer paper. This is a Parakeet Party designer paper, and it's from the 2022-24 in colors. All right, so these are the brand new in colors that came out on May 1. All right, now I can already give you the measurement for this. It's a pretty standard measurement. It is, oh, it's a little bit different tonight. I made it a little differently. It's 3 7/8. I usually do 4, but this is 3 7/8. And this is 5 1/8 right here. Okay, so that's the first measurement. I'm glad y'all like the charts. Keep the ideas coming, because then I'll start thinking about it. Okay, these colors are so fun. Now I could, if I wanted, I could use this side instead of the other. Okay, so this is another option, but I'm going to use the plaid. And we're just gonna put some, put some Stampin' Seal here, right along here. And we're just going to center this. Okay. All right. Now the next thing that we need is another piece of in color designer paper. And here's the floral side. And if I flip it over, I have the lines. So let me measure this for you as well. This is measuring 3 7/8, okay? Just like this paper measured 3 7/8, same measurement. So now I'm going to put some seal on this. And you can use your grid lines to help you line up your paper, all right? So that you know that you get it straight across. Just like that, okay? All right, now I've already done a lot of pre-cutting for tonight because we're actually making 3 items. We're making 2 cards and 1 3D item. So I did a lot of pre-cutting so that you don't have to watch me, you know, crank all this stuff through the machine. But if there's anyone brand new, please let me know and I will show you how to do it, okay? These are some very simple cuts. All right, so we're gonna start with the Starry Sky scallop circle. These are from Layering Circles dies. They're very popular. I use them constantly. The diameter for this is approximately 3 inches. So that's how big the scallop circle is. And my next piece is going to be the glimmer paper, all right? So this is the Sweet Sorbet glimmer paper, and it has an ombre look to it, all right? Carol is leaving me a wonderful compliment. I can't wait to read it later, Carol. Thank you so much. Yeah, the ornament class is fun. And believe me, you're going to wish you had extra kits so that you can make them for everybody. So this is going to go right in the center. Okay, and I can't remember if I measured the diameter of this, but the diameter would be close to 2 5/8. All right, that kind of gives you an idea. And then we're going to flip this over and we're going to pop it up on our card. Okay. All right, and then we'll peel this off. And we're going to put it right here in the center. All right. And now we're actually ready to do a little bit of stamping. I need to get some Sweet Sorbet cardstock. So here's a scrap piece that was in the drawer. Hi, Louise. How are you doing? By the way, I had to go to the post office today and mailed the card that you won last week. I finally got that done. So it's in the mail today. Now for this basket, I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet ink. And we're going to ink up the basket here. So guess what? Not all baskets have to be brown, right? All right, so there we go. There's our basket. And I'm going to show you which die to use to cut this out. You are welcome. All right, and that's the die that you use to cut this out. Just roll it through the machine and it will cut out your basket. Again, we have quite a few things to do tonight. And so I did a lot of pre-cutting. All right, so here's our basket right here. And our basket is going to get popped up on the circle. So we'll go ahead and get that done. And I just realized I didn't grab my Stampin' blends, but they're right across the room. And I'm going to run get those real quick. Yes, well, Kay, we are on the very first card. We did a lot of announcements in the beginning tonight. And now we're on the very first card. here it is. Let me grab my blends. Okay, I had to go get my in color blends. All right. So the next step is to stamp the art supplies, or the Stampin' Up supplies as I like to call them, okay? And let's see, I want to show you what the die looks like. This is the die. So once you stamp this, then this die will cut it out just like that. And that will go behind the basket. And I'll show you how we're going to do it, okay? All right. So now we can do a bit of coloring. So, and when I made these for Retreat, I colored them all differently. So this is the little notebook here. Got a few little areas there to work around. So, yeah, so gosh, I made something like, I made about 35 of these, and I would stamp them and cut them out and then color them at night in front of the TV, because I love doing stuff like that in front of the TV. So, all right, and we'll make that top green as well. And let's see, what's next? Well, let's go ahead and we'll make this Tahitian tied. And then this is the ribbon. And I did not color any two the same. I just would use different colors every time that I colored one. So they were really fun when they were all done because they were all different. All right, so we have that done, and let's go ahead and we'll color this bottle like that. And now we'll bring in this. This is actually probably my favorite piece. I just love this little Stampin' Up supplies. I will never get rid of this stamp. I will always have this one. I love stuff like this. All right. All right, I think we got that done. And let's see. Let's use the light Oasis for this one. This is the, oh no, this is Light Starry Sky, okay? And I need to get my gray. Hang on real quick. I apologize. I thought I had all my markers. Okay, so I apologize for that. Oh, it would be cute for a new team member. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, this color that I'm using right now is the Light Mango Melody. All right, it is retired now, but I couldn't find my Daffodil Delight, so I went with that. This is Dark Smoky Slate, I believe. Yeah, Dark Smoky Slate, and that's going to be for our markers. So these are some colors you might want to jot down. You could also do Light Smoky Slate. You could do Light Black if you want. And I think think we just about have it. All right, my brown is also missing. I know where it is. This is ivory, by the way. I'm using ivory for that. My soft suede is in another container because I need it for this weekend. All right, so let's get back to our card, okay? And for this, we're actually going to tape it. I think I'm going to use some Tombow glue because I'm actually attaching this to the glimmer paper. But I think you could also use your seal if you want. That would be fine too. This would be a great card for a new team member. Gosh, I wish I'd thought of that, Tina. That is awesome. All right. So let's put a few embellishments on it. And what did I do with those? They are right here. Oh, you know what? We've got words to do. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see both cards. And let's see. I'm getting out the matte dots right now. And we'll put one there. Gosh, that might be all the matte dots. I only have big ones left, I think. Yeah. All right. So let's do that inspired you. Okay, needed some paper for this. And let's see. We'll do Starry Sky ink. This is a 1-inch circle punch. It is retired. You could certainly use one of your layering circle dies. One of the small ones there, okay? Alrighty, and we're gonna put a dimensional on this. And this one will go right here. All right. Okay, and I don't have any little dots left. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. They're all big. So let's see. I'm going to use that. We'll just put one there. And I'll put one there. All right. So let me zoom out so you can see both of them now. All right. You can also use Wink of Stella. That would be another nice addition to your stamping tools. Aren't these colors fun? This is a very fun, very simple card. All right. Very simple card. All right. And I'll show you what the stamp looks like. That's what it looks like. I did stamp in black Memento ink. Okay. So that I could use my blends to color. So I'm going to show you a couple that I have left. I have 3 left. Maybe I have 4 left. I have 4 left. So here's one that I did. And I'll move this. There's one. So if you're part of my retreat, there's a darling little trash can, and that is on the front of your little trash can. They were so darn cute. Here's another one. They're all different. I colored every one differently. Every single one. All right. So that's what I have left from retreat. So I'm so glad you like the card. It really is fun. And you can use any of your end colors. These end colors go so well together. You can use any of them. All right. So we'll be giving away this card this evening. So hang around till the end, okay? So that you can hopefully win this. Okay, I'm gonna move my things around and we'll get to our next project. And this time we are actually going to color with the apples and use the apples in the basket, okay? Pam, I'm so glad you got this. Oh, teacher appreciation, that would be so awesome. For teacher appreciation, you've got the apples, you've got the school supplies. This is great for Valentine's Day. So, and just remember, you don't always have to have a brown basket. You can make it a bit whimsical, okay? All right, so here's our next project. Are you ready? We're going to make a little tissue box. And I'll tell you all about the tissue box. These are the tissues, okay? And it says, sending you get well cheer. All right? All right, so now I can tell you a little bit about the box. I was in a Walmart in the dollar aisle. And when you walk into Walmart, I believe my dollar aisle was right up front when you walk in, okay? And they have these little tissue boxes. So, you know, the wheels started turning. I'm like, I can do something with this. What can I do with it? So I thought it would be great for some get well cheer. It's $1 and it's at the Walmart dollar area, okay? All right, so I'm gonna poke this out. I will tell you this, the tissues are not soft, okay? They just aren't. This is a cute project, but the tissues are not soft. So keep that in mind, okay? But isn't it precious? It is. It's so cute. Now, this paper that we're using tonight is the Gingham Cottage designer paper, okay? So, Gingham Cottage designer paper. I'll have all the supplies, measurements, everything for you in just a day or two, okay? But this is what we're going to make. It's called the mini tissue box. And they had several different colors, okay? I know, it's the cutest little box, Kay. It's adorable. So just had to do something with the box. All right, so we're gonna start with the Gingham designer paper, okay? And this designer paper needs to measure, of course, we've got 12 inches going across, and it needs to measure 3 inches, all right? So 3 inches by 12 inches. So how many of you are going to Walmart tomorrow? Let me know. Maybe you can pick up some boxes for me. I'm going to use the Tombow liquid glue for this because it'll help me be able to move that paper a little bit better around the box. Joanne, so glad you like it. That's a compliment from you, Joanne, because you are a big 3D person. So, huge compliment. All right, so Nancy's going to Walmart tomorrow. Check the dollar aisle. They had like 3 different fall colors. So if you can't get the yellow one, I think they had one that was orange. But honestly, all the colors went very well with the Gingham Cottage paper. It all went really well together. So, all right, so what I'm doing is I've put the Tombow glue on, and now I'm just putting the designer paper on, making sure I have it straight. If it wasn't straight, it would be real easy for me to move around that paper, okay? The Brightest Beauty Bundle. Oh, yes, you're right, Louise. You're right. I hope your Walmart has them too. I probably got them. It was before retreat when I bought them, so it has been a couple of weeks. So hopefully they're still there. They should be there all fall. All right, so that side is done, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fold this over. This is really important. And I wanna make sure that I get me a nice nice crease right in there, okay? No glue yet, but I just want to make sure that I get that score line in there, okay? So score line is there. Oh no, Melissa, no Walmart. I would also, you know what, also check Dollar Tree. Target's got the, you know, the dollar aisle too. You might find some, but these were definitely Walmart. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. More glue. All right. So, yes, let us know, Nancy, if there are any in short pump. All right. So, again, I'm able to move this designer paper to get it even. Okay. All right. So, there's that. All done so far. And now I'm going to fold it over again. All right. Yeah. Oh, no, really, Diana? Oh, you have 2 stores that are close by. Oh, good. I thought you meant closed. Well, good. Then you'll be able to go check both of them. Let me know, too. All right. Put a comment on Facebook or Facebook message me. All right. We're ready for more Tombow glue. All right. This is a glossy box, so it's real easy to move the glue around. All right. Oh no, Carol. You can't buy them online? Shoot. Daggone it. That is no fun. Road trip, right? Now see, Carol, next time, if you come to Virginia for the retreat, you'll be able to run into Walmart and check the dollar area, right? All right. All right, so that's the last side done. This is my last side, okay? So again, I want to create that score line. Really important to do that as you go along, okay? And you may find your box is a little crooked. The first box that I made, the box is a bit crooked, so my paper was a little off, but this box seems to be doing okay. All right, here we go. This is the last side that we're gonna do, okay? All right, and here we go. We're closing. Yeah, check the Dollar Tree. Absolutely. All right. I'm just going to hold that a few minutes. I've gotten a little bit sticky here. Oh, would this also work to slide over the box so you could match a bathroom? I guess you could, Anita. I haven't tried that, okay? Laura, I was thinking the same thing. Page 76 in the annual catalog, there is a stamp set called Speedy Recovery, and it would be perfect. And I was thinking the same thing. Actually, Laura, you know what I was really thinking? I was thinking maybe I need to buy that stamp set now that I have a tissue box. All right. I think we got it. Now I want you to see something. Yeah, right here. Do you see I have extra paper left over? Anybody see that? All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take paper snips and I'm cutting along the edge. All right. But still, I want you to cut your paper 3 inches by 12 inches. Okay. And there we have it. It's all covered. All right. So that's how you're going to cover it. That's your first step. All right. Now, again, I've taken the time to go ahead and stamp and cut things out, okay? Because we're doing a lot of coloring tonight, and that does take time. So you're going to notice that my basket is craft cardstock. We talked about the craft cardstock last week. It's amazing. It's 6 inches by 6 inches. It's in the annual catalog. And it's 20 sheets for $6. So everybody needs a pack of this, okay? So I inked it in soft suede ink, okay? So soft suede ink. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the box. And I'll show you about where you want to place it. I can't wait for the comments tomorrow to see who went out. All right. And I'm going to be placing it about right here. That's going to give me ample room to add the apples, okay? All right. I think I got it all. And put it about right here. Okay? Isn't this basket very realistic looking? They're both craft cardstock. They're both in soft suede ink. This one's darker ink than this one, but I know that they are both soft suede ink, okay? All right, now here are the apples. Once they're cut out, this is what they look like. Let me show you the die. This is the actual die, all right, to cut out your apples, all right? Ooh, oh, so Amazon has some, Laura. Do you know what size they are? Are they giving you the dimensions? Oh, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? All right, so all right, I've got to grab some more blends, unless I have them here. You know what? I have them right here. Yay, they're right here. All right, I'm going to be coloring the apples with Real Red Stampin' Blends, Granny Apple Green Stampin' Blends, and Daffodil Delight. All right, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer. And I've got the dark Daffodil Delight. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to add some dark right along here. Actually, I might make this entire one dark Daffodil Delight. All right, let me grab the light. And I'm going to use my fine point for that. Okay, now you could make all of your apples red. You could make them all Granny Apple Green if you wanted, okay? So it is up to you. This is the dark Real Red. And we'll put one here. And you can put them anywhere, by the way. You don't have to color them exactly like mine. Now I'm going to use light Real Red. And we'll probably put some Wink of Stella on these cute little apples. You can color along the bottom if you want. It's going to be hidden by the basket. But if you're more comfortable, you know, coloring along this line, that is absolutely fine. One more apple. All right. And now we're going to get over here to the Granny Apple Green. It's gotten really quiet, so y'all must be online in search of boxes. All right, that's our dark. And here, I'm just going to color like the bottom parts of these leaves with the Granny Apple Green, okay? That's just the dark. This one I will make all dark. Now I'm going to bring in the light and I'm going to finish the leaves, make them a little lighter on top. All right, and now I can finish coloring my apples. And the last one. All right. Now at this point, we can go ahead and we will add a little bit of snail. Just watching me do my thing, right? I love it. All right, with this, all you're doing is tucking it right under this basket. Okay, that's all you have to do. Let's go ahead and we'll use some Wink of Stella and then we'll stamp, okay? I don't even think, no, I did use Wink of Stella on the sample. All right. And remember on the side you have that push button if you need to just push a little more of that glimmer towards the brush. Hopefully you all can see this. Hopefully you can see that glimmer. All right, this I will not be giving away just because it's just difficult to ship. It's just impossible. All right. And now, this greeting is from the stamp set. It says, sending you some get well cheer. I'm using Granny Apple Green ink. All right. I know, apples are perfect right now, aren't they? They really are. All right. I have a strip of basic white cardstock. It was just extra cardstock, okay? Nothing special about that. And I'm just going to cut it on a diagonal. By doing that, I don't have to worry if it's straight or not, okay? Ooh, you could. Oh my gosh, Nancy, what a great idea. Nancy says, cut out some single apples, put a dimensional on it. I love it. Yes, you could definitely do that. You girls are really thinking tonight. That is awesome. All right, let's put some dimensionals here. What a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? All right. And then we're just going to put it right across the basket like that. And then I have got some of the rustic metallic adhesive dots. So we're going to use these. I'm going to finish up these three. We'll put one here. And I'll put one up here. And then I will be done with that package. I always hate when I have like two left on a sheet. Love your idea, Nancy. What a great idea. Okay, so this is our second project tonight. It's our little tissue box. Oh yes, I could definitely add a few apples at the bottom. Absolutely. Could definitely do that. All right, so here they are. All kinds of options, right? Isn't this fun? Okay, so give you one last good look. I will be, I'll get some pictures for you, okay? So that you can so that you will have pictures of this. And hopefully you can find some of those boxes, okay? Now I'm curious if my Walmart has any left. Yep, it's the great tissue box. Unfortunately, they're not the softest tissues. That's the only thing. But for $1, what can you expect, right? And I don't know how many are even in it. It doesn't even tell you. All right. All right, let's do our last project tonight. Let me move this one out of the way. And our last project is with the hearts. So we had to do one of each. Now, I did not incorporate the kitty, but the kitty could be sitting down here right by the basket, okay? All right, so this is a Poppy Parade card base, and I've also used Starry Sky designer paper. It's that in color designer paper. This right here screams Valentine's Day to me, doesn't it? It's just so awesome. Love those hearts. I'm definitely going to use them for Valentine's Day. All right, well, let's start with our stamping. And let's see here. I've already taken the time to stamp the hearts. Okay, they're right here. And I'm going to show you the die that goes with it. I believe it's this die. There's the handle die, by the way. This is the die that will cut out your hearts. Okay? All right. So that's the first thing we'll do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get this colored. And I'm going to use Poppy Parade on the hearts. I'm so glad you like the basket, Melissa. That's great. All right. So with these lines, that's where the shadow is for our heart, okay? So we're going to make that a little bit darker, just in some of those areas. And then I'm going to take the light and I'm going to blend in. And again, you can color right along the bottom if you want. You certainly don't have to do that. It will be covered by the basket. And this heart right over here in the corner, I'm just going to go ahead and make that dark Poppy Parade, okay? I'm so glad you ordered this bundle, Nancy. And Nancy, when you make that apple basket and pop up those apples, please send me a picture. Dying to see it. All right, now I'm using the light Poppy Parade, okay? So this is the light. You don't have to worry about getting outside of the lines because they're all the same color. I'm using the brush tip, which I don't normally use a whole lot. But this really is fun. Fun to do the coloring with it. And I'll just do that. All right. So I'm actually going to leave it. I'm actually pretty happy with the way this turned out. So I'm going to leave that. Wouldn't this be great for Valentine's? You could do the hearts on the red or pink. Oh my gosh, yes you could. Nancy, you are really thinking tonight. Good for you. All right, so we're going to, let's put our basket together. Let's do that next, all right? So we talked about this yesterday during our Be Creative Tip Tuesday. So I'm going to start with a craft cardstock base. And then I also have my soft suede cardstock basket, okay? Now, as you can see, there is a die that will cut out all three of these items. And by the way, if you haven't had a chance, go back and look at yesterday's Tip Tuesday, all right? Because we talked about how to do this. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. And by the way, you can weave all three, but I like this look best, so this is the one that I went with. All I'm doing is a little bit of Tombow glue on the edges, and that's going to hold it in place. Then I'm going to take the back here. Too much glue. I do not need this much glue. What am I thinking? All right. See if I can pick this up. There we go. And we're going to center this right along here. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the other craft cardstock. If I can pick it up, right along here. I love this contrast with the two browns. But again, you can weave it if you want to. And our last one is going to go right here. Okay. Now I should have a handle in here. So hang tight. Let me see if I can find it, or I may need to make one. But I was thinking I had already cut a handle for this. All right, so I do want to show you this. The handle die is this shape. I actually put an adhesive sheet on the back of the soft suede cardstock. So when I cut this out with the die, okay, when I cut it out, I've got that adhesive sheet on the back, and believe me, it's kind of important to have that because this is a really hard one to glue. So let me change the tip here on my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to lift this up, and this may take me a few minutes, but I'm going to lift up, there we go, that adhesive. Okay, so it all came off. Then all I have to do is put that there. And now I have my cute little handle. And that's all you have to do for that. But it's worth it. It's such a good idea. And again, this adhesive strip was a scrap in my package. I did not cut this. It was a scrap. So I just made sure that when I cut that handle, I was cutting on the adhesive so that, you know, I knew it would be covered. Okay. So anyway. Oh, you like that, Louise? Louise says, I love how quickly you can change your tip on the tool. I love it. It's great. Too funny. All right, so we're going to take our scalloped die cut. Now, this is from Scalloped Contours Dies. It's in the annual catalog, and I'm sure you all already know I use this a lot. I used it last week, too. I'm always using this one. All right, we're going to stamp in Starry Sky, and we're going to put You Fill My Day with Happiness. So we have used all three sentiments in the set. And you want this pretty high, okay? Be sure that you put it towards the top when you're stamping. Because remember, you've got to put this on here. And then you've got to have room for the hearts, okay? Now we're gonna pop up the basket, because y'all know how I am. Always gotta have dimensionals. See if I can get that off. And we'll put this about right here. And then this piece, I'm going to use the seal for this. You could pop this up as well. Nancy, you were recommending cutting the hearts and popping them. I mean, you were recommending cutting the apples and popping them up. And you could do the very same thing with these hearts. You could pop up a couple of these and that would be super, super cute. So, All right, more dimensionals because we're going to pop this up on our card base. And I'll give you the measurements for that now. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit. This reminds me of 4th of July because of the colors. All right, so your designer paper needs to measure 3 3/4 inches and by 5 inches, okay? Then your basic white piece is going to measure 3 7/8, okay, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, okay, 5 1/8. And these two we are going to stick together. And that's going to be hard for me to see on that white. So, and you're actually just going to see about 1/8 of an inch. Okay. And then we're going to put seal on the back of this. And this just gets centered on a Poppy Parade card base. All right, Poppy Parade card base. And then this will get popped up. Make sure that I'm opening the card correctly, and I am. And this is what it looks like when it's done.